It's 2 a.m. You're alone behind the wheel. The dashboard glows softly, painting your face in pale green and amber as the world outside disappears into darkness. The road ahead is nothing but a black ribbon stretching into forever, split by your headlights like a blade cutting through the night. No streetlights, no cars, no cell signal. Just cracked pavement, endless sagebrush, and the low hum of tires rolling over forgotten expansion joints. This is where time starts to feel off. These are America's ghost highways, roads that once carried dreams, families, and hope across the country. Before the interstate stole their traffic, routes like 66 were lifelines. Now they sit abandoned, echoing with stories of boomtowns that died overnight, travelers who vanished, and tragedies burned into the asphalt itself. Progress moved on, but something stayed behind. Ask anyone who's driven these roads at night. They'll tell you about shadows that move when nothing's there, about hours that vanish without explanation, about that unsettling feeling like you're being watched from just beyond the headlights. Tonight, we're taking you down 4 of the most infamous stretches of road in America. Places where the past refuses to stay quiet. Your pulse will climb. Your grip on the wheel will tighten. And by the end, you might not be so sure what's real anymore. Buckle up. We're driving the roads America tried to forget. We begin deep in the Mojave Desert, where the heat bleeds away fast after sunset, and the stars feel close enough to touch. You ease onto the old alignment of Route 66 near Amboy, a town that once buzzed with life. Back in the 1950s, Amboy was a vital stop for travelers chasing California dreams. Roy's Motel and Cafe glowed like a beacon in the desert, its neon sign screaming, "Roy's Eat," against the black sky. Then, the interstate came. When I-40 bypassed Amboy in the 1970s, the town simply dried up. Today, fewer than 5 people remain. In 2005, Kyle Okura bought the entire town hoping to revive it. But at night, Amboy feels frozen mid-breath. Your headlights catch Roy's sign flickering weakly, half the bulbs dead, glowing like dying embers. Gas pumps stand abandoned, hoses curled on the ground like snakes. Rusted cars sink into the dirt on flat tires. Diners crumble. Windows gape open like empty eyes. The desert air is sharp, carrying the faint scent of dust and creosote. As you pass Bristol Dry Lake, the salt flats shimmer under moonlight like broken glass. This is where the legends begin. Drivers talk about phantom hitchhikers, people who vanished decades ago, still waiting for a ride. Some swear they've seen figures appear in their rearview mirrors. Others hear laughter drifting from buildings that haven't held life in years. The silence is crushing. Even your breathing sounds too loud. Every mile feels heavier, as if the desert remembers everyone who passed through, and especially those who never left. Heading east, Route 66 climbs into Arizona's high desert toward Two Guns, perched on the edge of Canyon Diablo, a name earned the hard way. This wasn't just a pit stop. In the early 1900s, Two Guns was a full-blown roadside attraction. There was a zoo, a gas station, a gift shop, even a fake jail for tourists. But beneath it all lay the Apache Death Cave. Legend says that in the 1870s, Navajo warriors trapped raiding Apaches inside the cave and suffocated them, placing a curse on the land that never lifted. By the 1970s, fires, legal battles, and the interstate reduced Two Guns to ruins. Now, your headlights sweep across crumbling stone walls. Faded letters spelling "Mountain Lions" cling to the remains of an old animal enclosure. The Diablo Canyon Bridge stretches ahead, rusted guardrails humming as the wind whips through them, almost like distant screams. At night, this place feels angry. Locals whisper about buried outlaw treasure, restless Apache spirits, and strange lights floating over the canyon. The air grows colder as you approach. Shadows shift at the edge of your vision. Branches, or something else. Some drivers report engines stalling for no reason. Others say their radios suddenly crackle to life with old Western music before collapsing into static. You don't slow down. You cross the bridge with your heart pounding, feeling the weight of centuries pressing down. Two Guns isn't just abandoned, it's unfinished. Nevada stretches out in every direction as you hit US 50, officially crowned the loneliest road in America. Nearly 300 miles of isolation, towns spaced up to 100 miles apart. At night, it's absolute emptiness. No billboards, no rest stops. Just reflector posts flashing briefly in your headlights, like eyes blinking in the dark. Above you, the Milky Way burns so bright it casts faint shadows on the ground. Hours pass without seeing another vehicle. The radio gives up. Even satellite signals fade. Places like Eureka, once booming mining towns, now hold more ghosts than people. Empty saloons, abandoned opera houses. Stories of miners who chased silver and found graves instead. Drivers talk about time stretching unnaturally here, about the road seeming endless, about shadows darting across the sagebrush where nothing should move. Some claim they've seen figures standing dead center in the lane, gone the moment they get close. The engine's drone becomes hypnotic, comforting, then terrifying. You think of pioneers crossing this same void, of wagons breaking down, of dreams buried beneath the desert. Loneliness here isn't just quiet, it's heavy. You tighten your grip and push forward, chasing a distant light that might not even exist. The final stretch takes us south to US 491, once known as Route 666, the Devil's Highway. Renumbered in 2003 to escape the stigma, but the stories never stopped. This road cuts through Navajo Nation and high desert terrain, carrying one of the highest fatality rates in the country. Straight roads, clear views, accidents that make no sense. Under a moonless sky, fog rolls in without warning. Your headlights slice through swirling mist, revealing red rock walls and silent mesas. Locals tell stories of demon dogs with glowing eyes pacing the shoulders, phantom trucks that appear in mirrors then vanish, hitchhikers with no faces who disappear when you pull over, skinwalker legends mixed with modern encounters, burning ghost semis, strange lights dancing overhead, apparitions of crash victims still wandering the roadside. The air turns unnaturally cold. You feel watched, followed. Some drivers report radios suddenly screaming with static or old country songs from nowhere. Others swear something ran alongside their car, keeping pace. Changing the number didn't change the road. Whatever lives here is still awake. Soon, dawn will creep over the horizon, washing these roads in gold and pushing the night back where it belongs. But the ghost highways remain, silent, patient, waiting for the next set of headlights. If you live for forgotten roads, buried history, and the raw edge of America's wild side, welcome to the tribe. Hit subscribe on Road Titans for more unfiltered journeys through deserts, backroads, and the stories they refuse to give up. Drop a like if this gave you chills. Share your own creepy road story in the comments, and turn on notifications so you're ready for the next haul. Until then, keep your eyes forward, trust your instincts. And remember, some roads are safer in daylight, but legends are made after dark. This is Road Titans, chasing miles, chasing myths. Drive safe. Drive on.